kiddos? Let me get everybody's attention. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning, boys and girls. Beautiful to see you. Welcome, parents, families, guests. My name is Robert Ramirez. I'm the superintendent here at Mason Union. I'd like to just extend you a warm welcome to our Quarter 3 Awards Assembly. Le quiero extenderle la bienvenida a todos y me llamo Robert Ramirez, soy superintendente del distrito Mason Union. Si necesitan interpretación al español, la señora Patricia Orozco está aquí disponible para proveer ese servicio. Okay, kiddos, you guys excited? Okay, let's do it. But before we do, we're going to get into a few announcements and we're going to get into celebrating our friends. I want to turn it over to our Elementary Student Council President, Abby Barroso, to lead us through the Pledge of Allegiance. So let's give her a warm welcome.
Good morning, students, parents, teachers, and distinguished guests to Mason Union Elementary School. We are glad that you are able to join us as we celebrate the success of our students. We ask that you stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand, hats off, hand over your heart, ready, begin.
Let's give Abby another big round of applause. All right, thank you, Abby. Let's go ahead and, next part of our assembly is just going over a few housekeeping items. If you could, just so that we remain attentive to our kiddos receiving their recognitions today, if we could just limit our side conversations. If you happen to have your cell phone on, if you could put that on silent. And students, kiddos, when you hear your name, you're going to come over here to me, and then you're going to walk over here and form a line right here, letting our friends come up and also have their picture taken. Okay? All right. And at the end of our ceremony, we will have spaces for you to just take pictures and go ahead and celebrate with your kiddos. All right. So with that said, we are going to begin our awards by recognizing first our Tiger of the Quarter recipients, then our Outstanding Character Trait award winners, and our Roaring Reader Awards after that. And for that, I'm going to turn it over to our principal, Ms. Kuklinski.
All right, good morning, everyone. All right, so we're so excited for our awards assembly this morning. We are going to begin with our Tiger of the Quarter Award. This is an honor earned by those that consistently demonstrate our guidelines for success and top school rules. These students were chosen by their teacher for their efforts, representing Mesa well, and always striving for their best. For this award, each teacher wrote a narrative as to why the student is receiving this award. So we're going to begin with our TK and Kinder classes. In Mrs. Morgan's class, we have Faith Wong and Ella Roman. Faith comes in every morning with a smile on her face, ready to learn. She has shown so much growth this year. Faith has developed a good sense of a growth mindset. She is always trying her best. I am proud of Faith, and she is such a delight to have in class. Ella has really earned this special award as Tiger of the Quarter. She has made so much progress. She has become such a great example for others in our classroom. She is eager to learn and developed a healthy growth mindset. I love having Ella in class, and I am so proud of her. From Mrs. Martinez, TKK classroom, we have Kane Cobian and Camila Perales. Kane will always come into our classroom with a positive attitude and a smile. He has shown so much academically and has become such a wonderful role model. He will consistently and unconditionally help anyone in need. Kane has developed a strong growth mindset and encourages others to do their best. I am so proud of all he has accomplished. Camila is always eager to learn and do her best. She continually challenges herself. She is always engaged and has developed a healthy growth mindset. She is encouraging towards others and is very responsible. I am so proud of all that she has accomplished. For Mrs. Caluza's class, we have Luke Gonzalez and Savannah Garcia. Luke is soaring with his reading this year. He is working hard every day to remain focused, both during whole group instruction and independent time. All of his hard work has helped him develop a great confidence in his reading and writing. Luke also enjoys math and working with numbers. Way to go, Luke. I am so proud of your progress. Savannah has been a dedicated hard worker all year. She is eager to learn and loves to participate in any and all possible ways. She has made some wonderful friends this year and is a well-rounded Mesa Tiger. Her hard work and dedication have shown tremendously in her reading and writing. I am so proud of your efforts and dedication to learning. From Mrs. Puga's class, we have Cody Smith and Noe Wizard Oliver. Cody is kind, thoughtful, and a hard worker. He gets along with all of his peers and is always looking for ways to make things better. He has come a long way academically because of his efforts. He's shown great progress and self-control. Way to go, Cody. Noe is a very sweet student. He is respectful and kind. He is also a very hard worker and tries his best. He is motivated to do well and is eager to learn. Good job, Noe. All right, let's give all of our TK and kindergarten Tigers of the Quarter another round of applause. Moving on to our first grade Tigers of the Quarter from Mrs. Dameron's class, we have Joseph Rodriguez and Vianney Godinez. Joseph is an amazing student. He is kind and helpful. He is an active participant in his learning and our class discussions. He enjoys learning new things and can make connections to his prior learning. Joseph gets along well with all his classmates. He's always willing to help and he leads with kindness. He is an amazing Mesa Tiger. Vianney is hardworking and responsible. She tries her very best on all of her work and has a growth mindset. She continues to strive for her best in all that she does in all areas. She is a great friend and gets along well with others. Great job, Vianney. From Mrs. Volmert's class, we have Everardo Andrade and Lennox Lee. Ebe is the kind of first grader who shines in so many ways. He is curious and kind. He does a great job on his classwork and homework, and I can always count on him to be a helper. Ebe's smile is infectious. He has a keen sense of humor. Great job, Ebe. Lennox is a gem. She has a great imagination and is one of my best participants in class. She reads and writes beautifully. She will help anyone and is a great friend. Lennox loves her families and tells me stories about her siblings. Great job, Lennox. Let's have a continued round of applause for all of our first grade Tigers of the Quarter. Good job, guys. All right, moving on to second grade, beginning with Mrs. Kittleson and Miss Ortiz class, we have Carmela De Zubria and Owen Wong. Carmela is a very bright, hard-working student. She always strives to do her best at anything she puts her mind to. She is always very kind and respectful to all of her peers and shows a great passion for learning. I am so thankful to have her in our classroom. Way to go, Carmela. Owen is an outstanding and intelligent student who always has a positive attitude and a smile on his face. He always participates in classroom discussions and is eager to learn. We are so grateful to have Owen in room 21. Keep up the good work. In Miss Mondalena's class, we have Eli Gonzalez and Karim Lara. Eli is a sweet and respectful student who comes to school ready to learn. He earns numerous class dojo points for participation, being on task, and teamwork. He is a great role model to his peers, and I'm lucky to have him in my class. Keep up the great work, Eli. Corinne is such a hard worker. She comes to class ready to learn and gives her very best every day. Corinne has earned numerous points for participation, being on task, and helping others. She is kind, respectful, and a joy to have in class. Keep up the great work. And for Mrs. Oliveira's class, we have Jose Camarena and London Encarnacion. Jose is a bright and cheerful member of our class. He always strives to do his best and makes sure his classmates are successful as well. He works well with anyone and is well liked. I appreciate that he always makes good choices and helps others also make good choices when they need it. I feel grateful to have him in my class. London is committed to doing her best. She is constantly making sure she finishes all of her work, even if she needs to spend her free time on it. All of her work is high quality and she never rushes through anything. I appreciate the fact that her work in class matters. She has made incredible academic gains this school year because of her perseverance. Way to go, London. Let's have another round of applause for our second grade Tigers of the Quarter. All right, so let's do this, my TK Kinder first and second grade friends. Let's take a quick 5-second stretch break. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Get your wiggles out. If you're on stage, you can get your wiggles out as well. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. However, we're going to keep a 0 voice level so we can honor all of our award-winning friends up here. Yes. Our next award this morning is our Character Trait Award. This is awarded to students that consistently demonstrate the creative problem solver competency from our learner profile. A creative problem solver deconstructs problems, comes up with ideas for solutions, and they evaluate it from multiple perspectives. Striving to be a creative problem solver is a competency that will equip students for a productive present and successful future. So beginning with our TK Kinder classes, from Mrs. Morgan's class, we have Camila Cobian. From Mrs. Martinez's class, we have Malia Magana. From Mrs. Paluzza's class, we have Kari Lara and Theo Landeros. And from Mrs. Puga's class, we have Daphne Catlett and Chevelle Smets. All right, another round of applause for all of our TK and kindergarten creative problem solvers. You guys can have a seat, and we're going to move on to first grade. From Mrs. Davern's class, we have Mila Cervantes and Cooper Sebastian. From Mrs. Bulmert's class, we have Levi Ochoa and Mia Allensworth. All right, another round of applause for our first grade problem solvers. Good job, you guys can have a seat. Moving on to second grade, and with Mrs. Kittleson and Miss Ortiz's class, we have Eli Alba and Fern Duran. For Miss Mondolino's class, we have Micah Ayala and Emily Estrada Sanchez. And from Mrs. Oliveira's class, we have Luke Ruiz and Georgie Meyerhoff. All right, another round of applause for all of our second grade creative problem solvers. All right, moving on to our final award for this morning. This is our Roaring Reader Award, and this goes to students that are making their best efforts to continue to grow as a reader. They were chosen by their teacher for their determination and growing love of reading. Beginning in TK and kindergarten, and from Mrs. Morgan's class, we have Kingston Gonzalez, Faith Wong, and Isabel Teo Orzola. From Mrs. Martinez's class, we have Edwin Rockadon and Brown Odell. From Mrs. Palooza's class, we have Walker Shudd. And from Mrs. Puga's class, we have Adam Ian and Jacob Douglas Mingle. All right, another round of applause for our TK and Kinder Roaring Readers. You guys can have a seat. All right, moving on to first grade from Mrs. Davern's class, we have Mila Gonzalez and Baron Camarillo. From Mrs. Bolmert's class, we have Jude Valdilone and Sophia Marquez Chambers. I'm going to fit our second graders up here. So from Mrs. Kittleson's and Miss Ortiz class, we have Roman Ruiz and Cadence Valentine. From Miss Montaleno's class, we have Noel Zader and Nico Ramos. And from Mrs. Oliveira's class, we have Alessandra Diaz and Sarah Rodriguez. All right, another round of applause for all of these amazing readers. Go ahead and have a seat, guys. All right, all of my friends, let's take a deep breath in and hold it. Let it out. All right, because guess what? We have one more recognition. Not an award, but a recognition. So, we are going to recognize students that have been to school every single day for the third quarter. These students have perfect attendance from January 24th through April 11th. We have 82 elementary students and 47 middle school students for a total of 129 students that were here every day for quarter three. So students, when I say your name, you're just going to stand where you're at and you're going to stay standing. Audience, we're going to hold our applause until the end of each grade level's names. So beginning with TK and Kinder, when I say your name, stand. We have Kari Lara, Avery Lopez, Yondel Munoz Cazares, Caitlin DeBoni, Emmy Price, Joseph Villegas, Eva Andrade, Daniel Palomino, Camila Perales, Vicente Godinez, Christopher Provencio, and Isabel Teo. Let's give a round of applause for our TK and Kinder for attendance. Moving on to first grade, we have Eduardo Avila, Baron Camarillo, Aaron Campillo, Davina Garcia, Vianney Godinez, Ebe Andrade, Ryan Gomez, and Sophia Marquez Chambers. Let's give our first graders a round of applause. All right, and moving on to second grade, Itzel Cisneros, Fern Duran, Matomi Okamura, D'Angelo Ruiz, Roman Ruiz, Cadence Valentine, Belen Villa, Micah Ayala, Brielle Clarin, Nico Contreras, Emily Estrada Sanchez, Gage Hoyt, Karim Lara, Avery Torres, Noel Zader, Donovan Avalar, and Diana Hernandez. Let's give our second graders a round of applause. And thank you, parents, for making attendance a priority, because we know if they aren't here, they can't learn. And thank you for all that you guys do as well. So to close us out, I'm going to hand this over to Dr. Ramirez.
Okay, let's just have one big round of applause for our kiddos. Thank you. So as we bring our awards ceremony to a close, I just want to thank a few people. First and foremost, our PFO that has been here hosting refreshments all throughout the week. They've also been huge in supporting us with our book fair, which we'll be running through tomorrow. I want to encourage you that to participate. No contribution is too small. We definitely appreciate the partnership and the support. On that note, PFO is looking for new officers for the coming year. So if you or anyone you know would be interested, we certainly encourage that. They're looking for a president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. Those are the officers of PFO. I really do encourage you to consider it. What we've been doing the last couple of years is having a co-president or co-VP situation to help everybody navigate through. I want to thank everybody for being here yesterday during our open house. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to see all of you. Wonderful to be able to share what your kids have been learning and what they'll be learning in the near future. And as we close up, I just want to say I want to appreciate your continued support, confidence in us. I want to continue to encourage you to remain engaged and remain supportive throughout the rest of the school year. And none of this is possible really without our teachers and our staff, who really put in a tremendous amount of effort, work, and collaboration. So let's please give them our appreciation, big round of applause. They're all around the room. Thank you so much for what you do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So as we tend to do as we close out, we're going to take our big group pictures, so bear with us as we wrangle together 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds. So what we'll do is we're going to be asking them to come up. Classes, you'll be free to dismiss. And parents, just be patient with us. If you'd like to take some pictures, you can. After that, they'll be allowed to come to you so that you can take pictures with the family or hear about the space. Thank you again for being here, and thank you for your continued partnership.